What's up guys, Joe the Techie here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Podcasts app that has been released today by Apple, which is a universal app, so it works with the iPhone, iPod Touch and iPad. It's just been released by Apple today, and we're just going to take a look at a quick overview of the app and kind of what it looks like, how it functions, all that kind of stuff. Podcast was sort of integrated into the iTunes app on the iDevice, but now Apple have created this standalone app which is going to allow you to find podcasts more easier, have a podcast library to download podcasts, and be able to save your podcast into one app, so your stuff isn't going to get muddled up, all that kind of stuff. So this is the main sort of screen you've got. We've got a featured tab just here, which gives us news and new and noteworthy at the movies kind of categories. Audio just there. So specifically audio podcasts, and then specific video podcasts just there, and then we have top charts. So we have top audio podcasts just here, and top video podcasts just here. And to subscribe to a keynote, it's as easy as click on the one that you want. So I'm going to click on the Apple Keynotes one. You can then subscribe by hitting there, and then Apple Keynotes then appears within our podcast library. So here I have Apple Keynotes, I have Steve Jobs All Things Digital, Apple Keynotes HD, and Tech in 5, which is the Tech Inform podcast. To delete a podcast, it's pretty simple. Just hit edit and then the square, and then we have deleted it. So we have a catalogue button just down there, which can take us back to our catalogue, and then library up the top just there. So we're going to click on one of the podcasts, which I'm going to choose is the Tech in 5 podcast, and we have a cool little animation there to bring this particular podcast to the forefront of the screen. And then if we want to listen to one, the audio podcast has a really cool screen whilst playing. So we're going to click on this one. Just going to pause it just there. And you can see that we have a really cool screen just here. So if I'm going to play it like so.
Spending an ordinary holiday in an
So we have volume down here, we have our back buttons, back 10 seconds, play and pause, forward 30 seconds, and to the end. What I think is really cool is that we have a turtle and we have a bunny rabbit. So that's going to speed up and slow down the podcast depending on what you want. And then we have share buttons just here. Just wait for that to show, yeah. And we have sleep timer, so you can set the iPad or your iPhone or your iPod to sleep whilst this podcast is playing, which is pretty good. So we're going to play it. So you can see these 10-second and 30-second animations just there, and if you click one of them, you can see that the wheels at the top spin back, which is really cool. And you can see how the tape in the actual wheels gets more and gets less depending on how far you kind of zoom on. So you can see it gradually going away from one side and onto the other. So if I scroll back, you can see it switches over. So it's pretty cool animation. So that's basically what happens in the video or in the audio podcasts. And in the video podcasts, I'm just going to click on the WWDC one. It's pretty simple. If you haven't already downloaded it, it's just going to buffer the video, and then it is going to show you that video podcast. So pretty self-explanatory there. So if we just close down that app, you can see here we have the Podcasts app. It's using that sort of purple theme, looks pretty good. We do have the ability or the option to listen to radio, which is really cool. I mean, I assume that you have to be connected to Wi-Fi. Don't know whether it works over 3G, but it could do. Then we can scroll through here to the different genres of radio station and take a listen. So that's pretty cool. So there we've had a sort of overview of the Podcasts app for the iDevices. It's a universal app, so works well with both the iPod Touch, the iPad, and the iPhone. Let me know if you've downloaded this app in the comment section below and what you think of it. Do you think it's a good app to have? Do you reckon it's pointless? What do you think of this app? Leave your comments and thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.